Hi, I'm Mark Toole, 8020service.com, and today's customer service video question of the day is a question from Quora. The question is, what is the connection between customer expectations and customer service? And this is a good question, and it is a question that most people seem to get backwards, or if not backwards, just wrong. I see a lot of answers here, aside from just some guy with his ClickFunnels spam. Get rid of that guy. But aside from that, I see a lot of answers that talk about customers having certain expectations that you should meet when they're talking to customer service and things like that. And they expect good service, so you should give them good service. And that's not necessarily wrong, but it's the wrong way. In fact, it is technically true and correct. If a customer has to talk to customer service, they should get good customer service. I'm not answering this question to say something that obvious. I'm answering this question to say the part that all these other people seem to have skipped over. Customer expectations, the relationship between customer expectations and customer service is when you, as a business, do not fulfill customer expectations, then customers are forced to talk to customer service. If you fulfill all customer expectations, especially in the online business space, which I'm just going to assume most people watching this are interested in or talking about. I don't think the lettuce manager at Taco Bell is watching this trying to increase his customer retention or something. This is for online businesses for the most part, but it applies everywhere, or most places at least. If you do not meet customers will have certain expectations, and if you don't meet those expectations, that's a problem. And when there's a problem, they have to talk to customer service. And that means something doesn't work right. That means they have a question they can't find the answer to themselves. It means any number of things. But the idea that the customer's expectation, and sadly, I guess, maybe this almost has become a customer expectation. You want to talk about real expectations, what customers actually expect, not ambitious expectations, not ideal expectations, what they should expect, but what they do expect is that you as a business are doing a terrible job of many things. That they're going to have problems, they're going to have questions, things aren't going to work right, and they're going to have to talk to customer service about it. They also expect that you're going to make it very, very difficult for them to get a hold of anybody at customer service to fix this problem. They're going to have to pick up a phone. They're going to have to dial a big, long number. They're going to have to press 47 for English. They're going to have to talk to that machine that pretends to be a guy. All this bullshit so they can get an NPC on the line who asks them to verify a bunch of information that's not necessary and eventually provides a mediocre to poor answer to the thing that he reads off of a script. That is the real customer expectation. Now, what should be a customer expectation? What expectation do you want to set for your customers? The exact opposite of that. The expectation you want to set is that your product is top-notch, that it's the best thing in the industry, the best thing in its category, better than all the competitors. If there even are any competitors, there aren't any because nobody can compete with this thing. It's that good. You set that expectation. Then you set the expectation that this is easy to use. This works. This is simple. Everything will work. You won't have any questions. You won't have any problems. You'll get right into the website. You'll find all the information you paid for. It'll be even better than you expected, and all will be well in the world. If you're selling financial services, the people will make money. If you're selling other kinds of advice, they'll get, lose weight or get the girl or whatever it is you're selling. They'll get the results they were promised, the results they expected, and then some from purchasing your product. And they will be happy to renew their subscription to pay you again, and again, because the thing is so good. You set that expectation, and then it's your job, strangely enough, as a business, to adhere to those expectations, to make sure that that is what is delivered to the customer. When you do this, very few customers will ever need to contact customer service about anything. Setting proper customer expectations and adhering to them prevents the need for customer service, for the most part. Now, there'll always be exceptions. There'll always be something you didn't anticipate, something you couldn't foresee. Something breaks, the website's down. Maybe just customers who don't understand, didn't read, whatever, that need to talk to somebody. So you'll still have to have customer service. You'll still have to provide good customer service, not this phone robot nonsense NPC stuff I talked about a minute ago. I've talked in many of these other videos and in my written answers, both on Quora and the website 8020service.com, about the problems with conventional customer service, how it doesn't work, how not to run your customer service department, and how to run your customer service department, what you should do. I'm not going to get into that too much in this video here. But for the rare occasions when a customer needs to contact your customer service department about something, you should provide excellent customer service. And what I mean by that is you keep things simple. You don't make them go through a bunch of ridiculous things. Ideally, they don't have to pick up a phone at all. Ideally, they send an email and say, hey, tried to log in, isn't working, what can you do? And then you reply and say, hey, yeah, we fixed that, it's good. Done. Simple, easy, good. And when you prevent all the conventional nonsense bullshit that regular conventional customer service departments deal with all day long from ever happening by doing things right in the beginning, by setting expectations and adhering to them, your customer service team is going to be much less busy. They're not going to be repetitively answering the same dumb question 4,000 times a day because those questions will not be asked because you did the thing right to begin with. So when a real thing comes up, or when a customer who's just kind of confused and doesn't know what's going on needs to contact you about something, your customer service team is not overworked. They're not overly busy. They're sitting there ready and able and prepared to help that customer with whatever problem they may have. And if it's something that's a real problem, they're prepared to have that fixed so it won't impact any other customers in the future. This is really the way to do this. I talk about it a lot more on the website again, also in these videos. The website's 8020service.com. Go there. There's a link on the top of the page now. I am releasing a guide on this. I'm showing everybody exactly how to do this comprehensively. Everything I do, everything I've done and learned over the years, from when I was running customer service for James Altucher to everything I've done since then. It's all in this guide. It's coming out next week, but if you pre-order now, if you're watching this video, now and not years in the future, it's coming out next week. If you pre-order now, you get 50% off. If you're watching this in the future, that may already be over. Sorry, but buy it anyways. It's worthwhile. I'll put that, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll put that link in the description there as well. And otherwise, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Like I said, I do one of these every weekday on a customer service question. I've been taking the questions from Quora, been posting the videos on Quora for those of you watching there. Those of you watching on YouTube, I also am posting these on YouTube now. So if you have a customer service question for me, ask me on Quora or ask me in the comments on YouTube. I may use it for a future video. Again, do one of these every weekday. Been doing them on Quora longer than YouTube, so if you want to find me over there and see some of the older videos, they're there. The written answers are there as well. And of course, I do a lot more writing about this stuff as well on the website, which again is 8020service.com. Not trying to promote that too much, but just letting you guys know. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this video up now, and I will be back tomorrow with another video.